Hey guys, it's Amy coming at you live from Yokohama. Today's going to be a little bit short. I've been super busy this week. It's pretty exhausting, but hey Kanchan. Kanchan's always my first. I love you, Kanchan. So yeah, today's going to be a little bit short. I have a bunch of notes. I have absolutely had no time to put the things in slides. Let's see. Kazumi's here. Hey, Kazumi. Let's see. And Mayumi's here. Hi, Mayumi. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna get started. Yeah. Today's gonna be a little bit short. Just too busy. Too busy this week. Which is good. I like being busy. But it's unfortunately the broadcast is going to suffer this time, so sorry, but I hope you enjoy anyways. So yeah, a lot has gone on this week. There's a potential for a pretty big deal, so that would be nice. I'm getting some assistance for a marketing plan. So I'm working on my marketing plan and doing some professional development. So that's taking a lot of time. Trying to be a little more active. So that's taking time. It's been, and I bought myself a little bit of an expensive present. I have earphones, and I have wireless earphones, and the pair that I had lasted me for maybe 3 or 4 years, a long time. They were pretty cheap, but they lasted a good long time. But the battery life in them has recently started to go down. So, before, when I first bought them, I was getting maybe like 3 hours worth of music in my ear. So it was really, really nice. But recently it was like 45 minutes. And then it's like, okay, you need to charge the battery. So I'm like, that's not so good. So I was considering buying Apple AirPods because I have an iPhone and I have an iPad. Hey, hello. So Otsuka Tamamiho, hello. Nice to see you. So I was thinking about purchasing Apple AirPods Pro anyways, and I made a mistake. I bumped into my neighbor, and I was walking home from the train station, and usually when I see someone, I'm talking to them, I take out my earpod and I put it in my pocket. So I bumped into my neighbor, and we were chatting, and I took my earphone out and put it in my pocket. And I was wearing kind of wide pants that day. So it was, my pockets are really big. I love those pockets. They're so nice and big and flexible, and I can put many things into my pockets. It's great. But then when I took my pants off, I didn't take out the earpod or the earphone. And those are my favorite pants. So I wanted to wash them right away. I washed my earphone. Oh no, So, yeah, I killed my earphone. I gave it a good washing. The next day, I went to get to open the case that the that the earphones charge in, and I opened it up. Where's the missing one? And I said, oh my God, I know. I was like, I washed it. Oops. So stupid. So my husband, he has Apple AirPods because I use a PC, but I have a Microsoft Surface, but my mobile devices, I just like Apple. It's a very consistent platform. It works well. So Kazumi asks, does it work? Yeah, I tried. So as I'm taking my clothes out of the washing machine, I take my pants out and I am like, here we go. And I take it out and sure enough, there it is. It was in my pocket and I was like, maybe it'll work. And I clicked the thing and I was like, nothing. Clicked it again, nothing. So I waited for it to dry. It dried. It's dead. I totally killed it. It's funny to me because I never do this kind of, hey, you yes here, hey. I never do this, I never make this kind of mistake. So for me to do something like that is, for me, it's hilarious because, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise. So, I've done it before, or not I've done it before. I was thinking about it before, but, well, so, yeah. So then the next decision was, should I buy AirPods, which are the normal ones, or AirPods Pro? Then my husband said, what about Beats by Dre? So I love Dr. Dre. He's great. So he was like, well, what about Beats? And we both thought that the Beats would be more expensive than the AirPods Pro. Not the case. It's in terms of price, it goes AirPods, Beats, AirPods Pro. I spent Sanman on, so expensive. But I listen to music all the time. Oh yeah, I didn't put the music on for today, sorry. I listen to music all the time. And music is super important to me. And if I can't, for me, it's no music, no life. No music, no life. I have to have music in my life. So I made the decision to spend Sanman on, earphones. And the funny thing is, here, I'll show you. It's so tiny. It's just in my hand, it's so small and very light. And you can buy lots of different accessories and cases and things. I don't really care about that. Actually, I think I'll charge it. So you can charge it and see, look at the little light on saying it's charging. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oops. So I went to Yodobashi Camera on Wednesday. I think the incident happened on Monday. It was Monday. And then so Tuesday I didn't go anywhere, so I didn't care about not having earphones. But yeah, Tuesday was when I did laundry. So then Wednesday I went to Yodobashi, picked up some AirPods, looked at cases, didn't really find anything that I was in love with. I was thinking, do I want to hang them on the outside of my bag? And I decided, no, I really don't, because especially when it rains, I don't want to get my AirPods wet. So, yeah. So I just keep them in my bag. It's fine. It's also kind of like tempting for someone to steal. So not that I think that anybody would, but it's the American in me. I'm a little bit kind of paranoid about that kind of thing. So, and actually on Monday, I had gone to, I had a lesson at Yokohama Station. And after my lesson, I went to Yodobashi Camera just to kind of look around. and I went to the toy the toy floor. Actually, I was looking for I'm doing these things for one of my students. I have a little box here, and basically I'm making so like little flashcards, and then we play a concentration game so that she can practice her yeah, I wrote the kanji. It's really ugly. But it's okay. So I need more of these green sleeves for our games. And so I went to Yodobashi. That was kind of the main purpose, was to find some more of those. I didn't find them. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, so yeah, so I went to the Gashapon section, and at the Gashapon section, I don't know if anybody knows this, I love cars. I am a car girl. I love cars. Cars are freaking fantastic. I love them. Love them. And one of my favorite cars in the whole world is the Honda NSX. I love the NSX. It's very sexy. And I saw, oh, look, they had a Gashapon for that, but this was 400 yen. 400 yen, and that didn't bother me, but it's really very kind of cheaply made. The quality, even though 400 yen, usually for Gachapon machines, they're really quite good. But this one was very disappointing. And the biggest disappointment I found was that the stickers, the decals that you put it on, to make it look like a real car, was offset. So if here's the tire, and then the cut was like here. So I couldn't use the stickers, so now I just have this kind of garbage. So, but I still love the actual car, so I'm keeping it, and it got me thinking. I don't know why I want to think about a new hobby, because I don't really have time right now, but I want to do something a little bit more with my hands. So this got me thinking about, so yeah, I'll show you the NSX. So cool. It's really a cool car, and I was really pleased with the color that I got to. I love this rear spoiler. Oh, so cool. So you can see through there. Looks neat. I love this thing. But a long time ago, I used to, because I'm a car girl, I used to make plastic model cars. I'm really otenba. Even my husband didn't know that I used to make model cars. I've made Porsche 911 and Mini Cooper, the old type of Mini Cooper, because I was a teenager at the time. I think I made an RX-7, but I think that one was a kind of a snap together. Yeah, so Kazumi asks, Gashapon is capsule toy. Yes. But honestly, in the US, Gashapon is Gashapon. Gashapon is Gashapon. Because it's kind of a different level. So if you have a capsule toy, it's gonna be like 50 cents, and it's going to be like a rubber ball. That's it. That's what American capsule toys are like. This is Japanese, and it's gone over to the US along with the name. So if you'll see a row of we call it either gashapon or gachapon. So we said like gacha gacha. So I don't know which one is correct. To me, it doesn't matter. I love them. My husband loves them too. We're big fans. We love Gashapon. So, especially, yeah, like the giant caterpillar I showed you guys. Yeah, that was a Gashapon. This thing, I don't know what the deal is, man. I was really disappointed with this. But it got me thinking about, when I used to make model cars. So I'm thinking about getting back into that. I haven't done it in a very long time, and I didn't really have all the tools that I needed to make the model cars. I didn't finish 2 of them, so but I found a Mini Cooper and I found a Mazda RX-7. Love those cars. And actually I found the Mini Cooper S, which is the sports type. So I love that. I've lost a couple of people. A couple of people are just like, yeah, they bailed. That's okay. But yeah, so what I did, I found the car models, but I want to, as much as I don't like using this term because I think it's used too often in Japan, but I really do want to brush up my skills. So I have the skills, but I haven't used them in quite some time. Therefore, I want to kind of brush up on my miniature modeling skills. So I found, these kits, there's too much that I don't understand about the kits. The paints, I never painted my models. They were in the kind of colors that I liked, so I didn't really do that, even though, I don't know, I probably didn't do it right, but I had nobody to help me, so I did it by myself. So I decided not to buy the plastic model kit yet, but I did buy something. I bought, I bought this. So this is it's a can, so you can close it, and it's just this really detailed scene. So, and it's kind of an autumn theme, so that's why I decided to pick this one up. Also because it has the English manual that I can download, so it's not just in Japanese, because I still can't read very well. So I'll open it up and I'll show you guys. Yeah, so here's my English manual. Here's the Japanese, and there's the last 2 pages are things that you have to cut out. So you have to cut them out, and it's got this, and you just glue it. And here's the actual can itself, which is really cool. So right now there's nothing inside. It's just this plain, this is the before. This is the before for sure. And it comes with a stand and some glue. So yeah, and it's got all these little teeny tiny pieces. And it's got LEDs. Oh my God, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm really excited about this. So a lot of these things, so these pieces need to all be cut like individually. So it's just like, maybe you can see it, but it's just like twigs on balls and things. So you have to actually cut each ball off. And so things, big pieces like this, I'm not worried about, but I was worried a little bit about how am I going to cut and attach these things? Because, my fingers, I don't have such fine detail skills anymore. But so what I did is I bought a basic tool set. So what I'm really going to be using in this tool set are the nippers. So nippers or cutters, but Japanese people say nippers. So yeah, so I got little nippers, and these are the things that I'm going to be using the most. So these are little tweezers. So little craft tweezers. You can't use beauty tweezers because it wants to grab and pull. This is just more grabbing and placing. So hey, how are you? So yeah, so just grabbing and placing very gently. So I'm hoping my skills with this, I don't know how to improve my skills with this, but I'll do my best. So yeah, so that's kind of my new hobby. It also has a file, a cutter, like a box cutter, and two screwdrivers, a small flathead screwdriver and a small Phillips head screwdriver. But I like this one. It was not so expensive, and it was from Tamiya. So, yeah. So I figure if I enjoy this project, I'll probably do maybe this one and maybe another one, and then start with a model, with a model car. I just need to find what skill level would be best for me, and yeah. So yeah, that's it. I do have one more thing to show you guys. I bought a new phone case. So you guys don't know what my old phone case looked like. It was very cute. It had a little cat on it. It was so cute. But it's kind of fallen apart, and honestly, I bought it like 3 times. I bought the same one 3 times because I really like the design, but unfortunately the kind of it's not leather, but it's just the parts started to kind of separate too quickly, so I'm like, ugh. So I'm hoping this one will be a little bit more durable. It's jeans. So if you open it up, it's like a pair of jeans. I love these things. It's great. And something that's really cool about this one, it's got real pockets. So the belt loop, it's real too. So, and you get the front, and you got some nice damage here. So yeah. And then, yeah, another real belt loop, and you can stick your finger in the pocket. And how about this little one? Do you think it's a real pocket or a fake pocket? It's really small. What do you think? Let's try it. It's also real. So yeah, and then on the inside, because it's out because I'm using it right now. But yeah, I got my little Suica in there. It's got my only complaint about this phone case. Well, one, when it came to me, it smelled very strange. So I was like, ugh, what's this smell? But the only other thing is because it's this type. But if I put it like this, it's like because of the jeans. So it's difficult to make it stay where I want it to stay. But I'm pretty pleased with this one. So if you want a jeans phone case, you can go. It's a UK Trident. So you get the little QR code there. So yeah, I don't know even where it was made, but I thought it was funky and fun. It's a little bit thick. It is a little thick, but that's because it's got pockets. Love it. So yeah, that's my other thing. So we do have a Twitter now. So I do want to show you one thing. So we have, yes. So we're now on Twitter. I'm gonna recycle this theme probably next week. Yeah, so Amy's English Lab. Hey, Yuta! How are you? So yeah, so we're now on Twitter. I say we, it's just me. So yeah, so I have Amy's English Lab on Twitter now. Just add Amy's English Lab, very simple and easy. So yeah, go ahead and follow, and that'd be awesome. So yeah, I've only done like 2 tweets. That's it. But I'm thinking about getting more and more into it. Always topical kind of things. A little bit more advanced topics, because that's kind of the person I'm trying to like attract, is more advanced learners or like teachers of English. So I love teaching teachers. So yeah, but I think that's it for today. Yeah, new hobby, new opportunities. My husband and I tomorrow, we're going to go to Ninomiya. We're going to go to Ninomiya tomorrow. Why Ninomiya? Because it's like, there's nothing in Ninomiya. I know. That's the point. So I mean, of course we want to go to like Shibuya. We really want to go to Shibuya. But on a Saturday, it's still really, Corona times are really strong and, there. Even though we have our vaccinations, it's still dangerous to go around a lot of people in a crowded space. But since we do have our vaccines, we want to go out. So we decided to go to, I was thinking like, well, do we want to go to like, it's like, okay, well, let's see, what's on the Tokaido line? So we have Fujisawa. Well, it's probably crowded. Same with Chigasaki. Hiratsuka I was thinking about because Hiratsuka is not popular. So nobody wants to go to Hiratsuka. So I was thinking, oh, maybe Hiratsuka would be good. But, and then we were thinking maybe Odawara, but Odawara is going to be crowded. And then I was thinking, what's between Odawara and Atami? So it was like, oh, how about Ninomiya? Because there's the ocean's like right there, and there's a park. So I don't know. We're gonna check it out tomorrow. So the weather should be pretty good. It should be cloudy and warm. So it probably won't be too bad. If we hate it, we'll go somewhere else. We're just gonna take off after I have a morning lesson with Kazumi, and after that, we'll just take off and go take a leisurely trip. My husband and I. It's been a very long time since we've been able to do that. Without too much worry. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So yeah. So Yuta, I miss you. But yeah, so that's it for me. I wanted to talk more about nicknames, and I have notes and stuff, and it just didn't work today. I like to do my slides on Friday so I don't have to scroll so much because I take lots of pictures. But yeah, it didn't happen today. I went to Rihaberi in the morning and it knocked me out. I took a long nap. Oh, I want to show you guys something though. Speaking of taking lots of pictures, I took a picture of some ducks. So these ducks were, it was raining. This was yesterday. Yes, yesterday. And there's a small creek, river, just outside of my house. And it was whenever it rains pretty well, the water level rises. So the water level was hitting this particular area. And I thought it was so cute and funny. I love ducks, and you can see they're just relaxing, but they're on the little deck. So they're on the deck so that they don't have to bother swimming. So yeah, so I took a few pictures of them. So cute. Let's see, maybe I have another picture that's a little bit further out. Yeah, so you can see how they're just kind of relaxing. Yeah, this guy was fine, but that guy was like, "What are you doing? Stop looking at us." And it's like, "I'm not going to hurt you, ducks." So yeah. Oh, and then you can see here, this is where they repaired the deck there. There's a small bridge, and when we had that really bad typhoon 2 years ago, I think it was like typhoon number 15, it literally ripped a big portion of the of that deck off of it just lifted it right up and out. It was like, okay, that's really powerful, guys. So yeah, finally, I want to say this last spring or summer, they finally fixed it. So it looks much better. And the color's a little weird, but that's fine. But yeah, so yeah. Yep, so that's it for me, I think. Let me double check. Maybe I have more pictures. Nah, not really. Not really. Nope, okay. All right. Yeah, so that's going to do it for me. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll have a little more time to work on my deck, or my slide deck. Yeah, so that's going to be it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.